smelling amazing. If this is your first time, hey, welcome. If you're returning, hey, welcome back. Hey, today we're going to get into a fragrance. You've probably seen it on Instagram, and it's a company out of the UK, and it's called Ffern, F-F-E-R-N. And you've probably been tempted to purchase some. I know at least I had. And this is my second installment from the year 2025. We had winter 25, and now we're into the spring. We're at spring 25. So let's get into this. I'm going to tell you all the things if you decide to, and should you decide to purchase, what you should receive, and what you should expect. Okay, so first off, before we get into the bottle, I'm going to show you the other things that comes with inside the package. This here is a stone that they suggest that you spray it on there, and that you will be able to sit it somewhere and allow the smell to emulate throughout the air. And then there's a little ticket here, and you are welcome to an Ffern fairy tale, and you can scan that and then you can watch a little video. This here, they have what is called sugar violets, and it's supposed to be some type of rare violets that they sent. That comes inside. Then they give you a listing of the things that are inside the notes, the perfumer, the artist, I guess maybe perhaps that the artist drew this. And then it comes in a box. Not a real fancy presentation, just okay. The bottle is not very big. You can see just how big it is and within inside my hand. It's an eau de parfum. And there you have it. Pretty decent spray. So, well, let's get into the notes, and I'm going to be very specific. So I wrote these down, even though they are available on the card, but there were some other little things that I made notes on because I want to mention them. So in the beginning of the top notes, there's blue gum, eucalyptus, and hey, did you know that eucalyptus out of California can grow as high as 150 to 200 feet in the air? That's pretty interesting. And then we have peppermint at the top, and bergamot. Also, bergamot was also known as the Lord's pear. Hey, is that why Roger Dove uses it? I don't know. And then you have lemon rind from Sicily, out of Italy. The mid notes are violet leaf out of Egypt, the rose de maille out of Morocco, jonquil, daffodil, ylang-ylang, and lavender out of France. And then in the base we have jasmine, sambac, orris, vetiver root, and red cedar. And a suggestion when you purchase your fragrance, maybe, well, should I say no, don't purchase the fragrance yet. If you're in a store, you want to go in, and if you get a decant on it, which I terribly suggest. However, this company, you can't get a decant. However, they do send a 2 ml size that you can spray, and if you decide that you don't like it, you can return it. Hey, that's pretty good, don't you think? You even get to keep the decant. But anyway, you want to spray about 5 to 6 inches from your wrist, is where, or back of your hand maybe, and then allow 10 to 20 seconds before you go into it, because now you're going to just smell the alcohol. But about 10 to 20 seconds, the vodka alcohol goes away, and then you begin to smell the top notes. And in this, you'll smell the eucalyptus, you'll get the lemon rind and the bergamot. And then say 10, 20 minutes later, you're now going to go into getting into the mid. And in that mid is where you'll find, as I was saying before, you get that violet leaf, and that's why it's in the mid, is because it's featured as a violet scent for the spring. So they're going to put it in the mid. And then there you have lavender. So this is not a overly sweet fragrance, and it definitely unisex, but when you see the lavender mentioned in most fragrances, it could almost give you that barbershop feel, men in particular. So it kind of leans masculine in that sense of having that there. And then say 60 minutes later, you now are getting into the final dry down, and now we're in the base. And in that base, we got jasmine, sambac, we got red cedar, and we got orris root in there. And so, and there's some vetiver, and you definitely get the vetiver. I'm not a big vetiver fan, but you do get it there. It is there. The only thing that I would say, should you buy this, what you could expect if you did or did not get Winter 25, and it is still by Elodie Durandi, who is the perfumer. The fragrances seem to have a running theme to me, which I didn't go back and look at the Winter 25 fragrant notes. However, it's very similar. The Winter 25 being green, but this here does feel green as well. So, and by the way, this company, the purchase is $140, and you subscribe, and then the exclusivity to it is that they only make a few, and then they don't make it again. But having that same running theme makes me wonder. But it's not a bad fragrance. I only purchased them because of curiosity. I don't know if I'm going to stick around for the summer or the winter one, because I don't particularly, it's not a bad fragrance, but I don't particularly find them exciting at all. And I would be willing to bet that most of you probably won't find them exciting. So if you do buy it, I hope you like it. I'll probably give them away because I don't really think they're worthy of my collection. But that's my opinion. We all smell differently. So there you have it. Spring is upon us. I have some other things that are coming in that I think are worthy for the spring, although I don't particularly wear things during the spring like that oh, by the way, I suggest that sometimes when you wear a fragrance, try them during the different times of day. Like, is it warm outside? Is it raining outside? Is it cold outside? Is it in the morning, or is it at night? Your chemistry sometimes changes over time because of the proteins in your body and other things. You drink a lot of water, fragrances tend to produce better. Put some oil on so that it'll last, it'll project. And that's all I have to say is, hey, share, hit the like button. Hope you come back. Hope I'm going down that path that you like, because of all the fragrance enthusiasts out there, all the other reviewers, and I do watch a lot of them, and they're pretty good. But I'm gonna always keep it real with you because I'm spending my money on this, and I'm not trying to get anything for it. So, see you in the next video, and always remember, keep smelling good. I will. Bye.